Alrighty, guys. Excited to bring to you guys once again Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. So, it's been a while since we actually got to play this on the channel. We did get to play a nice 4-player playthrough of Eldritch Horror with Rough Swordsman Patrick and Rough Swordsman, and had a great time with that. I was thinking about maybe trying to set up something with everyone to try and play Arkham Horror, but trying to get people's schedules and my schedule together and everything. It hasn't been very good. So I decided, you know what, I'll just play, and if somebody wants to jump in and play with me, then they'll jump in and play. So we'll see how it goes. So this is Arkham Horror 2nd Edition. If you're not familiar, this is one that came out in like 2004. When was that? That's a great question. When did it come out? Now I have to find out. Arkham Horror. Alright, so it originally came out in 2005, so it was very close, actually. And then they had a revised edition, and then they came out with the 2nd edition after that. So it's been out for a while, but they stopped making the 2nd edition about 2013, 14, 15, somewhere around there. And so some of the expansions are super hard to find. I was fortunate and spent a lot of money, but I've gotten most everything back. I don't have everything yet. There's a few of the expansions I don't have because they're just asking way too much money for them. And they only add a few little bits and pieces and stuff. So I decided, no, I'm gonna get the important stuff, like the big expansions and a couple of the small expansions, and some of the stuff that's reasonable. So it's hard to find, but you can get the base game and a couple of the main expansions they made a bunch of, like Dunwich. They made a bunch of the Dunwich horror expansions, and Kingsport, a bunch of those as well. So you can get those for a pretty reasonable price. The base game, you can pick it up for like $12, $15 because nobody's playing it anymore. They're getting rid of it. So you can pick up 2nd edition. Anyways, we're going to be using Tabletop Simulator because it just takes up way too much space when you add in expansion boards and character boards and everything else. And it actually makes it easier for me and hopefully for you guys to see and watch, and you don't have shadows and you can see what's going on. So we're going to be using Tabletop Simulator for this session. So there you go. So let's get into it, shall we? Before we get into it, let's show you our board here. All right, so here we go. I'm going to slide this over here on my other computer screen. All right, so I do have one of these super widescreen monitors. That's why you can see now everything's kind of big on the top, and then you got a little picture of me on the bottom, and then my information, and thanks to everything. So anyways, we're going to be going up against Ghatanothoa. That's what I'm going to go with, Ghatanothoa. I think that's a cool name. And you can see 13 Doom. You can notice there's a token on here, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but there's a reason for that. It's -6 to fight him, although I pretty much house rule that if the Ancient One awakens, it's just game over. I don't like the final battle with the investigators taking on the Ancient One. I think, it forces the players to try and win the game instead of just trying to build up, hopefully, enough so they can damage the Ancient One. So I kind of play with the house rule that if the Ancient One awakens, it's like 2 hours and it's way too long. There is some new decks that you can get with some of the expansions and everything, which makes it a little bit better fight. And I would actually use those, but no, I'm not going to this time. So just so you know, Ghatanothoa. Worshippers. Ghatanothoa is worshipped by certain ancient reptiles and fungi from Yoggoth. Lilith, Gore, and Migo gain +2 to their toughness. And then he has the Ghatanothoa has the annihilating gaze. When Ghatanothoa stirs in his slumber, place the 8 vigils tokens face down on the sheet. Each time an investigator gains 2 or more clues at once, he must turn a vigilus token face up. If it's a Ghatanothoa face on his front, he is devoured. If not, leave the token face up. Once 4 visage tokens are face up, turn them face down and shuffle the visage tokens. So we have this actual bag here. And then we can draw from the bag and it will show there's different outcomes. You can see, I think, is that his face? I think there's only, oh, there's his face. So this is like not his face. This is something else. So anyways, so that's what we do with this guy. So we're just going to put everything back in the bag. Again, we're not going to fight him at the end. If he awakens, it's game over. It is game over. So, as you can see, we got the main board here all ready to go. But we also have one of the sideboards. And I should mention, this game literally took me like 2 hours to set up because whoever set it up had changed. It was a good setup. I shouldn't complain, and thank you for whoever did it. But man, they had like the decks crazy size for all the different cards, and it was, and they had some decks up here, and they had other decks down at the bottom, and it was crazy. So I didn't like the setup, so I literally spent 2 hours going through setting up the setup of the cards and everything. So all the cards, all the encounter cards are going to be up here. You can see I can now shuffle them all just by, since they're all in one location. Very nice. And then some of the other cards. But we are playing with one of the sideboards. This is the Innsmouth expansion. So we are going to be playing with just the base game and the Innsmouth. So if you're not familiar with Innsmouth, let's go through the board really quickly. And of course, it has 3 different areas. The blue area is the factory district. The green area is the church green. And the last area is the Innsmouth shore, which is the green area. The green area is kind of special in that you cannot travel to the Devil's Reef or Ghatanothoa. Nyalathali? I don't know how to pronounce this name. Anyways, you can't travel to those. The only way to get to those is from Falcon Point. Then it tells you to act what you need to do during the mermaid phase. You spend $2 and move to an aquatic location and have an encounter there. So you can move to Devil's Reef, and then from Devil's Reef you can go to Ghatanothoa. So yeah. So this is kind of a special thing. So what is this? It's got these special little tokens on it. It's got this little track over here. So basically what's going on over here in Innsmouth is bad things are happening. There is now this new deck called the Innsmouth Look deck. So certain characters, certain people will be challenged to see if they have the Innsmouth Look. And we're going to be drawing cards from this deck to see if they do have the look. And we'll shuffle it up while I'm thinking about it. Okay. And what's going to happen is there's 2 different tracks. There's one here for the ancient one, and there's one here for us. So what we're trying to do is what we're trying to do as the players, the good guys, we're trying to convince the feds that something bad is happening in his mouth, and they should go investigate it. And the way we do that is by going to the green area and spending 2 clues, going to the blue area and spending 2 clues, and going to the yellow area and spending 2 clues. And once this track fills up, once we have all this track filled up, then everything on this track gets wiped out. If the Ancient One gets all of his track filled up before that happens, then the Ancient One awakens and it's game over. So if this track starts filling up, we want to make sure we can prevent that from happening. And the way we can prevent that from happening is by telling the feds, hey, you should investigate this. And what we have to do is go to the different green locations, and somebody's got to spend a clue token and put it on here. So we're going to lose 6 clue tokens. But if we fill this track up before the Ancient One track awakens, then we clear everything off of both sides and we start over. So it's basically like a reset. So the feds come in and they reset everything. And so if this fills up, we might need to do that. How does this track fill up? That is a great question. You guys are so smart, I tell you. So there's these little locations here. We as players cannot enter these locations. But what can happen is if a monster is moving, you can see that if a gate and a monster appears here, and then on a black or a white, if that monster is forced to move, it's going to move to this location. So anytime a monster ends up going into one of these 3 locations, the Ancient One gets a point on his track. So we want to prevent monsters from going down these tracks and getting into these locations. Second thing is, anytime a gate is prevented from opening, either because there is already a gate on the spot or we have an elder sign in the spot. Let's say we had an elder sign on the Black Cave and a gate goes to spawn there. Then we also get a little token on there. Anytime a gate is prevented from opening, either through an elder sign or through, and I should probably just double check that just to make sure I'm speaking correctly. Let's see. There are 2 primary ways for the Deep One Rising track to advance. Each time a gate is prevented from opening, such as by an Elder Sign token or an Investigator ability, add 1 Uprising token to the Deep One Rising track. So anytime a gate is prevented from opening, such as an Elder Sign or a Investigator ability. All right, so maybe not because of because there's already a gate there, so that's probably each time a gate is prevented from opening, such as by an Elder Sign token or an Investigator ability. All right, so that's the way we'll play it. In addition, there are special vortex faces found in the inspelt. Investigators cannot move into them. Any monster that enters the vortex is immediately returned to the cup. And each monster returned to the cup in this fashion raises the terror level by 1. In addition, add 1 Uprising token to the Deep One Rising track. That is, that's what this is. The Deep One Rising track. Okay, whew. Lots to cover. So we have some investigators. Let's look at our 4 random investigators here that I chose, and let's see what they have for equipment. And I didn't choose them. It was just random. So I shuffled and just grabbed 4. So we have Monterey Jack, the archaeologist, with 3 sanity, 7 stamina. He is an archaeologist. He is archaeology. Whenever Monterey draws 1 or more cards from the unique item deck, he draws an extra card and then discards 1 of the cards. He starts with, $7, a clue token, and he starts with 2 common items, the bullwhip and the 38 revolver. He's kind of the Indiana Jones of Arkham. And then he gets 2 uniques and a ability. So his ability is sneak. It's a +1 to sneak. He gets his bullwhip. his 38 revolver, and then he has the Milk of Ghatanothoa. So he can discard that to move all non-spawned monsters in play to your current location, then reduce your sanity to 0 and go insane. And then he has the Enchanted Cane. Is a magical weapon, +3 to combats, and the Enchanted Cane cannot be lost or stolen unless you choose to allow that to happen. So that is Monterey Jack. So, your father was no stranger to Arkham. Let me show you some photos. Monterey thumbed through the black and white images. In the background, he could see several valuable artifacts that he didn't recognize. These things, why, they're not even in a museum. My father would have insisted. The elderly gentleman simply stares back at Monterey sadly. The time for discussion was over. The time is for action. So, Monterey Jack's special storyline is digging too deep. Pass. If Monterey has 3 or more monster trophies, we're going to place Nothing Stays Hidden in play. If he fails, if Monterey has 5 or more clue tokens, he's going to place Lost in the Ages into play. So that is Monterey Jack, our second investigator. Akachi Oiel, the shaman, starts with 7 sanity, 3 stamina. She is the guardian of the veil. It costs Akachi 1 less clue token to seal gates. And the Seeker writes, Akachi gains a +1 bonus to all skill checks to close or seal a gate. In addition, Akachi may always seal gates, regardless of other game effects. Ooh. Wow. Awesome. So she starts with $3 and a clue token. And she actually starts with a gate trophy. And then she has 2 spells and 2 spells, a gate trophy, and a skill. And a unique item. Her unique item actually is super cool in that it's the Elder Sign. Her 2 spells are Open the Third Eye. When you cast and exhaust, you take a Third Eye special card. If this card is exhausted at the start of your upkeep phase, you do not have to refresh it. And then she has the Red Sign of Shadowmel. Cast and exhaust to lower a monster's toughness by 1 to a minimum of 1 and ignore one of its special abilities other than magical immunity until the end of this combat. And then she has any phase, exhaust to reroll a spell check. Expert Occultist. So that is Akachi. The bones of Earth were strong here in Arkham. They responded to her queries with a quivering eagerness that almost made her nervous. But she knew that was an advantage that she couldn't afford to squander. She would need all of her power to face the Ancient One. Oops. Bones of the Earth. Pass. If Akachi gains 3 game trophies, she can place the Earth Speaks in play. If she fails and an investigator spends a game trophy, place the Earth Angry in play. So we don't want anybody else to spend a gate trophy until she gets 3 of them. And she's really good at gate trophies. She's going to be our main gate trophy person, I think. Next up is Patricia Hathaway, the violinist. 5 sanity, 5 stamina. She's inspiring. Patricia may allow the other investigators to spend her clue tokens, even if they are not in the same location or world. So yes, anyone can use. So her getting clue tokens is huge because anyone can use them. And then the Ominous Dream. Patricia gains 1 clue token each time a gate opens. Every time a gate opens, she gains a clue token. And she also gains 5 clue tokens when the 9th space on the Ancient One Doom track is filled. That's why I had that token there. As a reminder, if we fill the Doom token on there, she gets 5. She gets 5 tokens. Oop, that's not what I want to do at all. So, all right, so $2, 3 clue tokens, and then she has a common item, patrolling the streets, which is a task. She has 2 unique items, the Tome, which allows her to exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore check as she passes. Remove 1 Doom token from the Doom track. Discard that and lose 2 sanity. So she can get rid of a Doom token, which would be nice. And then she has the Cryptozoology collection. Exhaust before making an evade, a horror, a spell, or combat check to gain +1 to that check. And then the spell of Fist of Yog Soggoth. Casting modifier +2, sanity cost of 1. Cast and exhaust to gain +X to combat checks where the end of combat, where X is the number of successes you rolled on your spell check. And she is also +1 to sneak. Patricia. Whatever this presence was that kept her hounding her, Patricia knew that she had to get rid of it before something unpleasant happened. According to her gypsy friend, probably her gypsy friend is Aoki here. Whoop. According to her gypsy friend, somewhere in the town there was something that could help her, and she would find it no matter what it took. So, the critic, as she passes, each time Patricia draws a unique item, put a clue token on this card. If there are 2 clue tokens on this card, place rather than restored in play. Fail. If Patricia is knocked unconscious or driven insane, place Soulfill Ardia in play. Okay. So that is Patricia, our 3rd investigator. Our last investigator, again, this is all done randomly, is Kate Winthrop, the scientist. 6 sanity, a 4 stamina. Science. Gates and monsters cannot appear in Kate's location due to her flux stabilizer. Monsters and gates do not disappear as she enters their location. However, and monsters can move into her location as usual. So gates and monsters cannot appear in her location, but unfortunately for us, Kate's ability blocking the gates to open, which is a great normal power, doesn't work with Innsmouth available because, again, each time a gate is prevented from opening, such as by an Elder Sign or Investigator ability, we're going to add 1 there. So every time Kate's in a location that is going to block a gate from opening, which is normally she's a great blocker. She's kind of like an Elder Sign herself. That's just going to come back to haunt us. All right, she starts with 2 clues, $7. And she's got some special items. 1 unique, 2 spells, a skill, and a common item. Her common item is a rifle. Her skill is Expert Occultist, which we actually ended up with 2 Expert Occultists, which is weird. But anyways, that's just random. She has the Kabbalah of Soboth. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore. -2 check. If you pass, draw a skill and discard that. If nothing happens. The Yellow Mist, you can cast this and exhaust it. For each success on your spell check, you may return 1 monster from the outskirts to the monster cup. And in Arcane Insights, -4 modifier. These are brutal spells. A sanity cost of 1. Cast and exhaust to look at the top 3 Mythos cards of the deck. Then replace them on top of the deck in any order you choose. When casting this spell, you gain +1 bonus to your spell check for each tome in your possession. She has a tome. So getting tome, well, she would like to get this to get another skill. It's kind of a 2-edged sword, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, so that's Kate, Patricia, Akachi, and Monterey Jack ready to go. Ready to go in our investigation. So, what are we doing? We are shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's shuffle these so everyone can see that they have been shuffled. There's no shenanigans. We'll shuffle the gate markers. We'll shuffle the monsters. We'll shuffle the doom tokens. All right, so we draw a card, blink, flip it over, and let's see what we get. It cannot be a rumor. It is not a rumor, so you cannot start with the rumor. So what we do is we spawn a gate and a monster, a devil. Ooh, Devil's Reef. So this has got the special. If they're orange, they can actually break through any Elder Sign. It's what is it called? The Gate Surge or something like that. I forget what it's called. But Devil's Reef, that's interesting. So we need a gate marker. Blink. I think that's going to be up here. It is going to be up here. That is bad news. That is really bad news. And then we need a monster again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Give us something, nothing horrible. Oh, just the elder thing. That's all. Nothing too bad. We need Alright, and all these have been snapping into grids, which I don't like the snapping to grids because I can't put things when I need. So that, I got to change every time I put something out there. It's what I spent hours working on with this module. Anyways, so if this guy ever has to move because a diamond comes out, he's going to move, bloop, and we're going to put a thing over there. That would be bad. So somebody might want to go kill him. When you fail a combat check against an elder thing, you must discard one of your weapons or spells. Oof, he's a -3 to sanity, 2 damage. It's pretty easy to fight. He's just very terrifying, I guess. Very terrifying beast. Alright. Lovely. Alright, that is, I believe, am I not mistaken, and we don't, let's see. Alright, finally the first player draws the top card of the Mythos set and resolves it as just... Oh, okay, so you do... Okay, so it is a full-blown... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so that's the thing I was checking just to make sure. So it's a dark day. Investigators cannot spend coup tokens to add to skill checks until the end of the next turn. Leave this card in play, blah, 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 blah. Clue appears at the Esoteric Order of Dragon and Velma's Diner. So we've got plenty of clue tokens down here, which I think I'm going to bring. Slowly but surely, obviously. I'm going to bring them up there so that way if we have things up at the top. Alright, the Esoteric Order of Dragons gets a clue token. And Velma's Diner. Good old Velma. What would we do without Velma? Lovely. And I believe monsters would move. What is this guy? He is a diamond. Diamonds would move. Oh, we need to check that. We need to check the timing on that. Damn. Mythos card. Resolve the headline environment to do. Then monsters do movements. There we go. All right, so open gate and spawn monster. Right. Oh, then the monsters do move. Okay, so right off the bat, so this guy, yeah. So we got a, oops. Whoa, 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 cowboy. So this monster would move on the diamond. You can see our guard says all diamonds move black. In this case, he's going to move there, which is going to bloop. Get us our first thing right off the bat. Lovely. What a cheating son of a bitch. Oh, Phoenix Knight. Gate burst is what happens. Yeah, it's a gate burst. That's what they call it when it's like that. I can really stretch. Hey, how you doing, guys? Good to see everyone. All right, so there we go. That is a look at the setup, the investigators, what they have, their possessions, the setup of the Mythos card, and now we can go right into upkeep. Right. All right. So I don't normally set these sliders. I just throw sliders on the characters, and then so depending on what they're gonna do, I think is Kate gonna looking at the top 3 Mythos cards might be very good for her. So she wants to keep this tome, and she wants to cast a spell. So she's gonna start her lore way up there. She's got her shotgun if monster shows up in her face, so she can use that to blow a hole in them. So she's going to need that for her will. As far as movement, let's see where everyone moves. Aoki starts down here in the Yule Magic Shop. Kate is in the Science Building. Patricia and Monterey are up in the Curiosity Shop. So, I want Aoki to get through this gate for 2 reasons. Number 1, she's really good at closing gates. Number 2, I don't care if she's got clue tokens because she has an Elder Sign. And number 3, because she can use the clue tokens from Patricia. So we still will be able to seal. So she is going to be our main sealer for gates. Monterey is all about killing monsters. So we don't have any monsters because he got sucked through the gate up there, which is bad. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. He's going to go over there. So he wants a speed of 3. All right, fight is pretty good. Let's move that down a little bit. He just get +1 sneak because of his ability. It's one-handed ability, and he's got a one-handed gun. Little magic and a little physical. So yeah, he needs to hunt down monsters. We need to have monsters show up for him. I think he's just going to actually stay where he's at. The Curiosity Shop, you can have an encounter there instead of having an encounter here. You can draw 3 unique items and purchase one of them. He's got a lot of money, so yeah, he's just going to stay there. So we don't need any movement. So we're going to, we'll move it down. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Aoki, we want her to frickin' 1, 2, 3, 4. How fast can she move? She can actually go 5 spots. So I'm going to crank it all the way up because I think I'm going to send her all the way up top here. All the way up top. That's where our gate is. She's going to be up top. So speed is of the essence for her. She's not going to cast any spells. So we're going to put these like that. All right. Patricia, what is Patricia going to do? She needs to get as many clues as she can because her special ability allows us to basically share them with anyone. Patricia may allow the other investigators to spend her clue tokens even if they're not in the same location or world. You can be in other worlds and use her clues. So she's going to be scarfing up as many clues as she can get. One. There is a couple over here. So you need to go from the train station. It costs a movement point to go from the train station and $1. And you go from the train station to I'm trying to see where you end up going on this map. I thought it had a little symbol on it. Hotel. There's the aquatic. If you move aquatically, you know what? I'm going to have to actually look because I'm not 100% sure where you go on this map. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. I'm going to actually lock this so I don't move it by accident. No. Why are you not locking, dude? Lock. Thank you. Oh, maybe it's every page I gotta lock? That's crazy. Oh, here it is. To move between Arkham and other towns, such as investigator must be either the train station or a depot location indicated by a train icon in another town during his movement. Then he spends $1 and 1 movement point to move from his current location to either the train station or any depot location in the other town. This movement does not interrupt an investigator. So, where is the depot over here? That is a great question. Oh, this the clue would go away when the thing opens up there, so we can get rid of that clue. Not sure where the depot is on this map. This little symbol is for aquatic, I believe. Isn't that the aquatic? Like you can move through from location to location aquatically. Aquatic movement, yeah. Oh, that's the monster movement, right? Monsters move through the aquatic, not the investigators, right? Okay. I guess you can move from the train station to any depot location in another town. Okay. But I'm not sure which is the depot location, and I don't see any. I thought there was like these little symbols. Well, we're just going to say, yeah, I think. I was looking to see if there's any, alright. I don't see any text that says, hey, you show up here when you. Boat charter. During your movement phase, you may spend 2 hours to move to any aquatic location and have an encounter there. Or you may move to any. Or to move any other investigator in an aquatic location to Falcon points. Investigators may not move any further along after moving with this. So maybe the only way to get there is through the. Maybe the only way to get there is through the boat travel. Like you're going to have to. There's special aquatic tokens that you're supposed to put on unvisited isles, the river docks. Is it? And maybe it's unnameable. I forgot what the 2 locations, but I think it's. Oh no! Wait, here it's already got them on the location. So this shows. So you can travel from here to here by spending $2. Okay, well that's a thing. So she only needs to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. She needs 4. How many movement points does it take to go? $2. Hey, what's going on, Braun? Good to see you, my friend. I am a little unsure about that. Because to activate this location, you have to be standing here to activate this location. So I think I'm missing something. So. Okay, so here's an example. Joe Diamond begins his move in the north side streets. He has 4 movement points and $1. Wanting to travel to Innsmouth, he first moves to the train station for a movement point. Then he catches the train to Innsmouth, spending $1 and 1 movement point to move to Innsmouth Depot, which is at Joe Sargent's bus station. Right there it is. God, how do we fucking miss that? Are you blind? Yep, right there's the train. Take the train over there. Right there it is. How many people in the chat were like, dude, it's right there. What are you, blind? Can you not see? It's right there. I see it. It's staring me in the face. That's why I couldn't see it. Okay, now we know. The second thing is there an example on using the aquatic movement? Let's see. All right, let's go to the. All right. All right, but this has got a special ability, and I just want to try to figure this out. During the movement phase, you may spend $2 to move to any aquatic location and have an encounter there, or to move any investigator in an aquatic location to Falcon Point. So yeah, you have to be here. You have to be here. And if somebody happened to be over in an aquatic location over here, you could bring them over there for 2 movement points, or for $2. But yeah, you can't just go from here to there using this special ability. Nope, no good. All right, so Aikido needs to get her ass up here, I think. So she's going to start working her way up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, as fast as you can get your ass up there, Akachi. All right. Anyone else want to volunteer? That's it. All right. So I think we adjusted all our sliders. There we go. So that was a long process there. That was all upkeep. All right. Movement. Let's go to movement. Everyone move. All right. Monterey Jack. He's the first player. He's not moving. He's staying there. Boom. Done. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to stay here in case a gate appears over here. But if not, the next turn she can 1, 2, 3, and then head over, take the ferry over there. Okay. All right, so that's her movement. Patricia, she's only got $2, so no sense in spending it. And anyway, she wanted to get some tokens. She wants to get some tokens. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. And she's going to get this oh, damn it. Coup token. Coup token. Patricia, have a 4th clue token. Damn it. I don't like when they... Four clue tokens. That's fine. I'll just stack them up in there. Who cares? All right. So that was Patricia. Kate... It's got a speed of 3. Kate, where are you going, Katie? Kate, where are you going? She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Go to the witch's house. Grab this clue token. She's got 3 of them. Nice. All right, so there's movement done. Next up. All right. Next up, movement, we have encounters. All right. So again, we will shuffle all these decks at the same time. You can clearly see you can do that. I didn't know you could do that, but you can do that. All right. Monterey. He's going to actually have not an encounter. He's going to do his encounter at the thing where instead of having an encounter, he can draw 3 unique items and purchase one of them. So he is going to, we're going to highlight these decks up here. Shuffle all them. As you can clearly see, they're all shuffling. No shenanigans going on here. We will also shuffle this. We don't need to shuffle the bank loans, deputy, the silver toy with notch. These are the new cards. We will shuffle those. We will take the retainer out. I'm not sure why there's a retainer card in there. Still another retainer card. So they must have... Oh, there's still another one. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. You're going to drive me crazy until you... Alright, I'm not that worried about it. We'll figure it out. There's 36, there's 39, which means there's probably 3 of them retainer cards in here because they probably have the same number of cards. There's one. Now we gotta get it shuffled up to the top. That's good enough. Alright, whatever. Retainers, you want to come over here and play? There you go. Good. And then the third eye is that magic. We should flip this over. Oh, wait. No. Should we flip it over? She's going to need this deck. Let's bring this deck down. Because she actually has this special card down here. I'm going to put this over in the corner, and of course for some reason it's the size of a small house. Alright, oh, she's got it over here. Oop. There we go. Alright, she's got the Cassis. Alright, anyways, let's go to our encounters. Here we go. Monterey Jack. Right, he's going to go to the Curiosity Shop. He's going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Flip it. He can buy one of them at cost. The milk? No, he already has the milk. He doesn't need the milk again. The Necronomicon. Exhaust to spend 2 movement points to make a lore check. If you pass, draw a spell and lose 2 sanity. He's not really a spellcaster. What is this? Elder Sign. Discard to prevent a monster surge. Instead, one monster appears at the gate indicated on the Mythos card. Alright, he will take that for $4. I was hoping to get an Elder Sign. Unfortunately, we did not get one. But where's all our... Oh, here's our money. For again, the money and everything is way too big. So he's got... And of course, it's all got the wrong toggles, so it'll snap and grid. So I can't place it anyway. Alright, there we go. So he spent $4. He gets himself... Where the hell is that card? I just had it, and then I lost it. What did I do with it? Did I leave it up here? Oh, no, here it is. So this is the size of the cards that come in by default. As you can see, they're way too big. So I had to resize everything. And, of course, everything's snapped and grid, and so I have to unsnap it and ungrid it so I can put it where I want to put it. Lovely. Alright, so that is Monterey Jack. Done. Aikachi. Where is she? She's up at the train station, which is an orange card. You realize too late that the train you boarded is empty. Draw the top gate marker. Then travel to the outer world and replace the gate marker on top of the gate marker pile. You realize too late that the train you boarded is empty. Draw the top gate marker. Travel to the outer world and replace... and replace the gate trophy on top of the gate marker pile. Okay, so that's interesting. So we pulled this out, the Abyss. All right, now we have to keep this on top. Otherwise, this card will never... Oh, shoot. Will it come out? Yeah, okay. So as long as I don't shuffle, it will be okay. It should come out first. So she gets... Loop. Then travel to that outer world and replace the gate. All right. So she is in the Abyss. All right. Next, Patricia is in Independence Square, which is white. Make a wheel -1 check. If you pass, Anna Kozlow, the fortune teller, offers her help in your investigation. Take her ally card if it's still available. Otherwise, gain clue tokens. If you fail, nothing happens. Will -1. Will -1. Her will is 2. -1 is 1. That doesn't sound promising. Does she have any bonuses here? I don't think so. All right. Well, it comes down to... All right. Come on, Patricia. I'm sorry, it's not Patricia, it's Patrice. Patrice! Come on, Patrice. Come on, Patrice! Yes! Everyone, get up and cheer for Patrice. So we have to find Anna. Anna Kozlow. We need to search. Search. Is Anna there? Yes. Anna is there. Lovely. Anna, who's the size of a small house. Let's see what she does. Oh, and of course it's got all the wrong toggles. And I made it a little bit too small. Alright, gives a +2 to luck. Gain 2 clue tokens when Anna Kozlow joins you, which is huge! 2 clue tokens. Because again, everyone can use Patrice's clue tokens, even if they're not in the same location or world. She's got 6 of them now. She can just divvy them out to everyone. Oh, and then also, Patricia gains a clue token each time a gate opens. Ooh. Hang on a second now. Hang on a second. Draw the top gate marker, then travel to that open world and the other world and replace the top. I'm seeing, I don't think a gate opened there in this case, so I'm not going to give her one for that. But I am going to give her for the one that opened up here. So she should have another clue token. She should have 7 clue tokens now. Maybe she needs to go and... No, she needs to run around and get a bunch of clue tokens. That's what she needs. All right. Kate, where are you, Kate? Kate. The witch's house, which is blue. Blue? It's purple. I don't know why you said blue, but it's purple. Let's shuffle just to make sure. All right. The witch. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is blue. Wow. Oops. My bad. Start again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. French Hill. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. There we go. One of the steps leading upstairs is brought through. Pass a speed -1 check or lose 1 stamina. Speed -1. This is Kate. Speed. Her speed is 3. -1 is 2. 2 dice. Oh, that's not what I needed. Which table simulator? I don't know. Whichever one I got. I'm not sure the name of it, to be honest. Oh, lovely. Got another one. Right. Can't mock it. So she passes. So what happens if she passes this crazy? Oh, she just doesn't lose the stamina, which is nice. All right, done. So that is our turn. Movement encounters. We draw the Mythos card, and now the craziness starts. I'm going to shuffle these just to make sure one more time. All right. Bloop. All right. Oh no! Devil's Reef again. That's crazy. So, Devil's Reef is here. We already have a thing there, which means we would have a monster surge. But Monterey Jack might be preventing that from happening. And I'm not sure why I keep doing that, but okay. We're just going to have a monster. Yeah, he's going to discard this. We don't need a bunch of monsters up there running around, going through the little portal. I think that would be very, very bad. So we're going to move this up here. And it said just to spawn one monster there, which we can do that. It's Amigo! Amigo Hugo. Of course, it's got all the wrong. There we go. Amigo Hugo. There we go. Blue is flying, yeah. All right, let's see if let's see the card. So, Devil's Reef. Footprints on shore. It's a headline. It seems that 2 monsters have come ashore in the Innsmouth shore streets. Wow. 2 monsters have come ashore to the Innsmouth shore streets. Monster Cup 1. Monster Cup 2. Innsmouth Shore. We have a Lang Spider who's got ambush, overwhelming, 4, -4 to life if you can't defeat it. That's brutal. The other monster is a Sean. If you fail a horror check against Ashan, you are devoured. Lovely. And it's -2. Ooh. Lovely. Well, this is one of these games that's like so interesting because I played, if you watched our playthrough last time here on the channel of this second edition, we played, I think it was with Kingsport. We played with the Kingsport, or was it Dunwich? One of the two. We played with one of the two here on my table. And we didn't have one thing happen the whole time that we played on the expansion board. And I was like, well, that was just a big waste of time adding that expansion board. Funny thing is, with this one, every single thing has happened on the expansion board. It is crazy nonsense going on here. Amigo, you go. Yes, amigo, you go. Alright, so that is, let's see, well, we're not done yet. We have a clue up here at the Order of the Dragon. That's nice. More dragon clues. Somebody needs to get up there. There's 3 of them sitting there. Huh. Patricia. 1, 2, 3. A movement point to get over there is 4. 5, 6. I don't think she's going to have a movement of 6, is she? No, she won't be able to make it there in one turn. Okay. So that is that. We did the clue token. Monsters. Oh, right. Monsters move now. And even better, right. So moon and plus sign. Moon and plus sign. No, nope. So nothing's a moon or a plus sign. So everything just stays put. That's it. All right. Pass the first player token. Boom. Akachi is ready to go. So Akachi, she has a focus of 1. She's just going to move this down 1 spot because she won't need her speed because she's over here. And somehow we got to get a gate. Wait a minute. Oh, right. A gate didn't appear because it was appearing up here. Right. We need to get that gate to appear because if she makes it through there and she's got nowhere to come back, she is going to die. A horrible death out there. So the shaman needs us to open a gate, like very quickly, somewhere. She needs her gate to open, or she's going to be lost in time and space. Lost in time and space. Ah! All right. So she doesn't need to move. Patricia, she's going to crank her speed up because I'm going to try to get her up to these clues. Kate. Kate's going to try and get some of the clues here, so she just needs like 2 spaces. All right. And she's going to focus on 1. And then Monterey Jack, I think I'm going to send him up. He can start killing monsters. That's his job. Get up there, boy. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, right. You're at the Curiosity Shop. So he's pretty close. So, yep. We'll just give him, we'll crank. He's got to focus to 2. So 1, 2. Crank up his speed a little bit. There we go. All right. Movement. So she should have been delayed, I believe. So all she can do is stand up on her turn. So she should have been delayed when she came over here. So yes, because if she moves, she could move over there, and then she would only have 1 encounter, which is not. So she would have been delayed. So that's all she can do is just stand up. Patrice. She's got 4-speed. 1, 2, 3. And she's going to spend $1 to go there. Hoping she has $1. She does have $1. Nice. Spends $1 and a movement point and makes it over there. Ooh, I don't know. Hang on a second. I don't know if she wants to be out in the open with all these flying creatures just waiting to come swooping down. You know what? She's just going to stop at the train station. Get her $1 back. She's going to stop at the train station. And then next time, 1 to get over there. 2, 3. Yeah, that's much better. All right. That is Patrice. Kate. Just 2 is going to go 1, 2. Grab this clue. She's up to 4 clue tokens. That's pretty good. And then Monterey. He's got a speed of 3. He's in the same boat. 1, 2. He could go 3 to get over there, but then he'd be out in the middle. 1, 2. You know what? He is going to spend $1 and go over there and see if he can attract some of these monsters over to him. He wants to have 3 or more monster trophies anyways. And he's got his it's got his revolver. 3, 4. He can exhaust just to reroll a die. And he also has a magical weapon as well. So probably this and this, which is 6 dice. Plus his fight of 3. Yeah. Alright. Actually. Oof. Yeah, so he is going, where is he? Yeah, he made it through all the way. All right, encounters. Kachi will have her encounter in a little bit. You do Arkham encounters first. So Patrice, she is going to have a train station encounter. Joey the Rat is huddled in the shadows of the train station and motions for you to come over. He has an item for sale. Draw the top common item card and pay $1 more than the list price if you wish to purchase it. Okay. So we're going to shuffle these just to make sure. All right. Boom. What's he got? Motorcycle for 5? I don't think she's got 5. This is Patrice. She's only got $2. Nope, she can't afford it. Says I would love to, but no. Look at the difference in the size in the cards. These are the cards I'm using, and this are the cards is designed by this. All right. Anyways, that was Patrice. Who's next? Kate. Silver Twilight Lodge, the blue. Brushing up against a strange object in the hall, you feel stretched and thin, like your skin is too tight. Pass a luck -1 check or you're cursed. Oh boy. Luck -1. Luck -1. One -1 is 0. So she would fail and becomes cursed, but she's going to spend a token. Spend a clue. Roll a die. See if she can get a success out of this. Come on. Give us something good. Give us... Daddy needs a new car. Failed. Alright. Try again. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Daddy needs a new necktie. Really? Wow. Spend our 3rd clue. Daddy needs a Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That's what Daddy needs. Come on, Daddy. Yes! Finally. I did not want her to be cursed. Cost us 3 tokens. But, yeah, that's the price you pay for bad things happening. Yeah. Alright. Monterey Jack. He doesn't have an encounter because he's out in the streets. And that is it, right? Yes, I believe that is it. Oh, no, we have... oh, she should be in the Abyss. I don't know why I put her over there. Where's the Abyss? Here's the Abyss way down here. So we need a red or a blue card. Red or blue. Come on, give us something good. It's not a red or blue. It's a blue, which is better than the red card. Is she in? She's in the Abyss, so she's other. Pass a luck -1 check to find something to defend yourself with. Take the first weapon from the common item deck. Luck -1. Her luck is 2. Nothing else. So 2 - 1 is 1. I'm gonna grab this die. Come on. She fails, which I think is fine. She doesn't necessarily need a common weapon to defend herself. I mean, it would be good because she doesn't... She technically has 1 spell, and that's it. Is it worth a clue token? How many? Oh, she only has 1 clue token. She can send Patrice's. Do I want to spend a clue token? Sure. Let's spend 1 clue token. Let's see if we can find an item. Come on. Yes. All right. So we go to the common deck. Flip until we find an item. That is not... That's it. 2 telescopes in a row. That's crazy. And a magnifying glass. Are you nuts? Flare gun. That is not a weapon, though. It would say weapon. Oh, wow. Dynamite. Okay. She found dynamite to defend herself. Great. Alright, well, I mean, maybe that was worth a clue token. Turn it way down. Not that much. Alright, so she found some dynamite. +8 to combat check. That's nice. She can blow the crap out of something. It only costs us 1 clue token. So yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, so that was her. She should be in the Abyss. Right. So now that's everything. Now we need a gate to frickin' open up is what we need. So no, come here you. Alright. I'll pick up both of these cards. Thank you. I don't like it when these designers snap everything. Oh, it drives me crazy. Okay. So now, bloop. Let's see what we got. A lot of text on this one. The witch's house. Oh no. Oh no. So gain appears. Well, that actually is going to help. And we know it's to the Abyss. There we go. So when a gate appears, a doom comes out. Bloop. Doom appears. Monster appears. And then we gotta tell these not to snap to anything, because I don't want you snapping. Stop being so snappy. Alright, what else do we have? So that was the witch's house. Some of these cards look really nice. And then there's these other cards that look like they're done by like a 2-year-old. I don't know. This module, I need to find a different one, I guess. Alright, the Men in Black environment. Yeah, the environment. Okay. Investigators and their movement in the French Hill streets may deal with the Man in Black to gain power. They roll dice equal to their current sanity. And for every failed die, they lose 1 sanity. If this reduces them to 0, they're devoured and the player must start a new character. Otherwise, they gain 1 clue token and draw 1 spell. Alright. So this is going to go bloop. French Hill Streets right there. Alright, clue appears at the Black Cave. Take that. Okay. The witch's house. Monsters are going to move. Plus and moons. Plus and moons. So environments stay in play until another environment knocks them out. So this might be here for 2 turns. It might be here for 10 turns. It just depends. So you can go and roll your sanity. Every failed die, you're going to lose a sanity. If you're reduced to 0, you devoured, start a new character. Otherwise, they gain 1 clue token and draw a spell. So, I don't know. We have, like... Akachi has got 7 stamina. Chances of her failing that is going to be pretty slim, but... we're going to make this a little bit smaller. Alright. Good. So that was the card. We got to do movement, right? Monster movement. Plus and moon. This guy is not a plus. He's not a moon. Do we have anybody up here? That is not a plus. That is not a plus. That is not a moon. These cards should be over here. Out of the way. No plus and no moons. Are you crazy? Wow. All right. Lovely. Pass the first player token. Patrice is up now. Patrice. So, Patrice, we want to already get up there and get these 3. 1, 2, 3. So, 1 to get there. 2, 3. She's got to have a move of 3. She's got a move of 4. So, we're going to move her down a spot. Kate is going to go 1, 2, 3 and grab the 2 tokens. So she needs a speed of 3. So she will move that up. Monterey. He's going to go probably fight some monsters, I think. Let's flip these guys over and take a look. If he fails a word check, he's just devoured. That is brutal. Whew. And he doesn't have the highest will, I bet. He's going to focus at 2, which means he can only move his will up to 3. 3 minus 2 is 1 die. That's crazy. Now, he does have a couple clue tokens, but man. Then this guy is ambush overwhelming, which means even if you pass, you're going to take at least 1 damage. Overwhelming is that the sanity check or is that the, let's see. Stamina. All right, so even if you defeat it, you still lose your stamina of 1. So you're either going to lose 4 or you're going to lose 1, depending on if you kill it or not. These are some pretty brutal monsters, to be honest. Wow. This guy is also a -2, and he only has 3 sanity. So he can't afford to lose much sanity. Or, no, the only way to get up here to prevent this guy from moving is to come over here and take the ferry over there. So he's got to go through here. So, ambush. What does the ambush give him? I think that means you can't evade him. You can't run away, right? Once combat starts, you can't run. Yeah. Okay. Does he want to? Monterey, go! Oh, wait. It's not your turn. We're just seeing how many movement points. So, he already... no, he wants to increase his will and increases... So, there... Aoki, she's only moving into 1 spot, so she can move this down a spot. And that's everyone. All right, movement. Patrice. Patrice first. She's got to spend $1. Bloop. Take the train for 1 movement point. 2 movement points. 3 movement points, and she is going to get 3 more clues that everyone can use. That is lovely. How many does that give her now? 10 clue tokens. Holy crap. Oh, and she should have gained 1 more when we open the gate. Every time a gate opens, a clue token. So she has 11 clue tokens that she can share to anyone. She might be team MVP. Oof. All right, Kate is going to go 1, 2, 3. She's going to grab these 2 tokens. All right. Where did our gate open up? Oh, right here. The witch's house. Right. What is this guy's claim to fame? Oh my god! Nightmarish 2, so you take 2 sanity damage just for seeing the thing. Overwhelming 1, you're going to take 1 stamina damage just for fighting it. It's endless, which means it goes back in the bag, and even if you defeat it, you don't get to keep it as a trophy. And if you fail a combat or evade check against it, you're devoured. He doesn't do any... He does 4 sanity damage, and it's a minus... Holy schmoly. He's a +0 to get around him. To evade him. But if you fail your evade check, you're devoured. Wow. Okay, somebody's got a spell to like send people back to the... Where is it? This one? You may cast Exhaust, reach success on your spell check. You may return 1 monster. Oh, that's from the outskirts. Oh, that's not good. Also, Kate needs to needs to do this spell so we can see what the top 3 cards are there. So that's a casting modifier of -4, which means she's only going to have 1. And she gets a +1 to her spell check because of the tome. So 6 -4, she gets 2 dice. So that's what she's gonna do this turn, right? All right, so that was Moo for Kate. Monterey Jack. Now he's gonna move. Charge! Oh my God, here we go. So we can fight him in any order. He's gonna fight this guy first. So it's a -2 to his will. It's a will of 3, so that's 1 stinking die. Come on, Monterey. You need to do this, my man. Fortunately, we got lots of clue tokens to use. Come on. You can do it. No. All right, clue token number 1. Come on, Monterey. Do it. Yes. All right, so he passes the will check. Now comes fight check. -2. He's got no resistances. We only need 2 successes. So he's going to use his revolver and his enchanted cane. 3, 3, and his fight of 2. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. -2. 6 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. Okay, 6 dice. He does have a reroll because of his bullwhip. Exhaust to reroll 1 die after making combat check. Come on, Monterey. Let's go, baby. We need 2 successes here. 2 successes for the win, baby. Come on. We got a success. And a bunch of fails. But we'll exhaust his bullwhip. That's fine. To reroll. Come on now. Well, we're going to spend a clue token from Patrice. Come on. Spending another one from Patrice. All right, that die is going to go. Let's try a different die. Come on, different die. We love you. We know you are made from. Oh my God! How many clues? We spent 5 clue tokens so far on rolls, spending a 6th one. He's got another monster to fight yet. Come on, we need a 5 or 6, dude. That's not a 5 or 6, by the way. Wow, that cost us 7 rerolls. Jesus. Just to kill this guy. God. What a pain in the ass. All right. Let's see what we got going on with this another guy. Ambush. He's got overwhelming. He's going to take 1 point of damage, which is fine. All right. -2 to his Will check again, which is going to give him just one stinking... No, give him a different die. Give him a good die. Come on now. One check. Come on. We're running out of freebies here. We could die on this. No. All right. He's got 8 dice for combat. -1 is 7 dice. He needs 2 successes. 2 successes, 7 dice. 4, 5. How many dice is that? 2, 4, 6. One more, 7. I need 2 successes, 2 5s, 2 6s. Let's go. Big whammy, big whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Here we go. Oh my God, are you kidding me? 6, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. We had 1 success. Which means we need a... Now this is a... Oh, we already spent his thing. Alright, spend a clue token. You better get this before... Come on. No. Down to 4 clue tokens. You're going to go through the whole stack, aren't you, Monterey? Good Lord. The worst Indiana Jones on the planet. Thank God. Finally. 2 successes. Killed it. Alright, it is overwhelming 1, which means his stamina goes down by a point. Whether he likes it or not, he takes a little bit of damage. That was brutal to watch, I'm sure. Everyone was yelling and screaming, I'm sure at the screen, saying, what the hell, Monterey? Can't you roll a frickin' 6? Fine print giveth, fine print taketh away. So we had 11 clues. We're down to 3 clues. So I hope nobody else needs clues, because Patrice can't share them with anyone anymore. Way to go, Monterey. But these, I mean, to be honest, these guys were pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. And this guy down here is no joke either. This guy is probably gonna kill Aoki when she comes back. Huh. Nightmarish too, so she's gonna take 2 sanity damage. She's gonna take 1 physical damage. Good thing she's got some dynamite to blow this sucker up. Or she tries to evade it, which might be a better option. Whew. Alright, so that was all of our movements, right? Yes, we were doing our moves. So now it's encounter time. Patrice, she's going to have an encounter up here at the Esostatic Order of the Dragon, which is this nice, cool yellow card, I think. Alright, the gate open. Oh, Jesus. A gate opens suddenly and pulls you into a strange landscape. You move immediately to Ghatanothoa and have an encounter there. A gate opens suddenly. That's interesting, the wording of that, because according to Patrice, gains 1 clue token each time a gate opens. So that specifically says a gate opens. A gate opens suddenly and pulls you into this strange landscape. So I am giving her a clue token for that one. If you would argue against it, I could understand you arguing against it. But, so she gets sent over here, which she gets its clue, because she ended her turn, her movement there. So she's gaining clues back. She's up to 5? Huh. Okay. So she's going to have a encounter at the green one now. Ghatanothoa. A creature has emerged in some sort of ritual. The creatures are engaged. Wow, I don't know how you learn how to read. Reading is hard. The creatures are engaged in some sort of ritual. You are immediately sucked through an open gate with the most difficult modifier, your choice if there are two equally. There are no open gates, nothing happens. You're immediately sucked through an open gate with the most difficult modifier. So this one here is a +0. This one here is a -2. That, unfortunately, is bad news. So she's going to get sucked through to the abyss. Oh, she should have moved over anyways. And I was going to see if we could knock her over somehow. That spins her. Okay, we'll just turn her upside down. There we go. To show that she's delayed. So she goes from here to here, then sucked through another gate. Now this one, does it say another gate appears or no? No, it just says you're immediately sucked through the open gate with the most difficult modifier. Okay, it's because of the creatures and the ritual they're doing. It wasn't because of a gate being... So I'm not going to give her a token for that. Unfortunately, this kind of stinks. Because when Akachi comes back, if she closes this gate, then poor Patrice will be lost in time and space because she won't have anywhere to come back. Unless we can draw another abyss gate out there, then she would have a different way to come back. Okay. I think we should have actually had another Doom token on here because we have 2 gates open. 1, 2. I think you do the one at the start of the game. You should probably put a Doom token on there. I always forget to do that. Right, each time an investigator gains 2 or more clue tokens at once, he has to draw from the bag. Anytime... I don't know if we've had that situation come up, actually, where an investigator's gained more than 1 clue token. Oh, that's not true. She just gained 3 when she went over there and picked up 3 of them right there. Right. So... each time an investigator gains 2 or more clue tokens at once, he must turn a vicious token face up. So we should shuffle these and draw one. And if we draw the one with his face, we're devoured, which is bad news for Patrice because she is awesome. And I would hate to lose all those clue tokens. But she did grab 3 up here. I'm trying to remember... I think Kate grabbed 2 of them at the Black Cave too. So we're going to draw 1 We're going to draw one for Patrice first. All right, Patrice, come on. Do not die. Do not freaking die. Do not freaking die. She's dead. Ah! Ah! Damn. So she died when she went, we'll just assume when she went and got these tokens, and then that sent her across the world into this other dimension, and she never got heard from again. Patrice! No! Not Patrice! Not Patrice. Now we're going to have to get another character sheet and everything out. That's just going to slow the game down to a crawl now. Which we technically don't need to do until the start of next turn, but oh my god. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Come on. Thank you. All those nice tokens we could have gotten, but no. Damn. And we had all these nice allies. Well, that was brutal to say the least. I gotta scale this one up because it's not. There we go. All right. That's. Go back there. I completely forgot about that. We should not go at. We shouldn't have gone after any clue, more than one clue at a spot. Now we're going to do one for Kate. So it's shuffle the bag. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Chomp, 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 says Tim. Nice, Tim. Let's see if Kate makes it out of there. She does make it out of there. Whew. All right, so she got away with her 2 tokens, which is just fine by me. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Thank you. All right. So I know she picked up two clue tokens. Patrice, I can take your little sheet, move you down here in the bed pile. We'll get a new character here in a minute at the start of the next round. All right, let's finish this round up. Kate, where is Kate? Black Cave. She's going to have an encounter at purple. All right. Make a lore check to decipher the writings on the wall and consult the chart below. A lore +0. Kate is probably pretty good at lore. She's got 5. Hell yeah, she's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's get at least 3 successes, Kate. Come on. Make up for Patrice biting the bullet here. Oh, come on. 2 successes. We'll take that. Let's see. 2 successes says you decipher the writings, draw 1 spell, which she doesn't really need another spell, but we'll get it anyways. Alright, it is way too big. Oh, right. Everything's locked, snapped, and gridded. That's probably pretty good. All right, let's see what this spell does. Alright. Casting modifier a +2. Sanity cost of 1. Casting exhaust to gain +X to combat checks until the end of the combat, where X is the number of successes you rolled. That we actually had that spell somewhere else. Somebody got it, and it must have been her, and now she's dead, so now we don't have it anymore. Great. There we go. Probably will never use it because she's got this nice rifle that's two-handed. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so that's Kate. Monterey. Monterey is cleared everything out, so he doesn't have anything to do. And Akachi. Akachi does have something to do. We need a blue or red. That is not a blue or red. Oh, it's a red. That sucks. And it is the Abyss. Oh boy, here we go. Halfway down the cliff, you manage to grab onto a stone outcropping. Looking back up to where you fell from, the question remains, climb back up or climb down? If you climb back up, pass a fight -2 check to safely reach the top and return to Arkham. If you fail, you are delayed. If you climb down, make a luck -1, and you need 2 successes. If you pass, you find a great treasure at the bottom. Draw 2 unique items. If you fail, a monster awaits you at the bottom. Luck or fight? Which is she better at? Luck is 2. Fight is 2. Oh boy, neither one of these are great options. Fight -2. Or a luck -1, and she can't get 2 successes out of that. I don't think she wants to fight a monster. Either one of these we're going to automatically fail. So she can either climb up and be delayed, or climb down and fight a monster. She's not the best fighter that we have. That is for darn sure. So I'm going to fight it too. Now, she's just going to become delayed. Flip. Let's just flip her upside down. So she's delayed. Damn, I would have loved to be able to jump back to Arkham and seal that gate. Would be awesome. She's got an Elder Sign, which would remove a Doom from the Doom track. All kinds of good things would have happened. All kinds of good things would have happened. Dang. Right, so that is everything now. We draw a card. The Woods. A gate appears at the Woods. So we need a gate. Appears at the Woods. Where the hell is the Woods at? Oh, down here at the bottom, right. So this clue goes away. I gotta change this so it's not snapping. Oh, it's the Abyss again. Wow. So she can actually come back. Akaya, when she comes back, she can either go here or there. Either one. Because it's the same. But we need another monster, which is a Sagoth. Oh my god. Can we not get like a cultist or something easy? This guy's got physical resistances. He's Nightmarish 1. You need 3 to kill him. He does 3 sanity damage. He does 3 health damage. Are you kidding me? Like, Is there anybody in the Monster Cop that doesn't like terrible, 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 terrible? Come on. That's ridiculous. Let's see what else we get. A clue appears, of course, at the Historic Society. That's, where's the Historic Society? Down here, all right. Down here at the bottom. Oh my God. Driving me crazy with your nonsense. Okay. Clue appears there. What else we got? Happy days are here again. It's an environment, so this environment goes away. Whoa, what the hell just happened? What was that sound? Okay. How many days are here again? It's an environment urban. No, I'm sorry. That is not a oh, it is an environment. What am I thinking? Yes, it is environment. Yes. So this will override the other one. Due to the renewed prosperity that has come to Arkham, the terror level cannot increase. A clue appears at the Historic Society, and then square, diamond, circle. Square, diamond, circle. Diamond moves. That's good. Red. What is red? Red is red a fast mover? Yeah, it moves twice. So diamond is white. So he's going to go white. He's going to go up there. Boom. Nice. Let's put this guy. He is a square. He moves as white as well. Which means he flies to the, he goes to the sky because he's a flyer. But because we have someone in the streets, he actually flies over to attack Monterey. Which is not going to be good. -3 to will check. That would instantly kill him. Oof. Run, Monterey, run! You're going to die! That was those two monsters. Where are the other monsters? Up here, huh? This guy's a circle. Did we say circle? We did say... Oh, no. We did say circle. We did say circle, which means this guy, bloop, goes there. Goes back in the bag. Back in the bag. There. And we have our second track. Yeah, having monsters appear there and just... That's terrible. Now, he was a flyer, so I'm wondering... if technically he would fly over here to fight this guy instead of going over here, but I don't know. That's kind of a... We've been brutalized with monsters. We have absolutely been crushed by these absolutely terrible monsters. A gate appeared. Oh, we would get a thing, but we don't have a character, which we're gonna get here in just a second. All right. Was there anything else from this card? Monsters move. Woods. We can't increase the terror level, and we have clues appeared at the Historical Society. Yep, I think we did everything. All right. So let's draw, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. and see who our new investigator is going to be. Hank Samson has showed up to help. Hank Samson. All right, 5 sanity. 6 stamina. Thick Skull. Any phase, Hank does not make a horror check when he first encounters a monster. Instead, he only makes a horror check if he fails a combat or evade check against a monster. Ooh, I like that. Alright, so he gets $3 and a clue. 1, 2, 3. Put your bowl. Oh. Look at all these clue tokens we lost. That's... this should be back to normal now. Alright, so $3 a clue and a common item, which is food. Search. Food. Food. And then he gets 2 common, a unique, and a skill. Okay. We can get rid of her little card there. We need to get Hank's personal story. Hank Sampson. There we go. Get rid of this. Okay. Food. Discard food to reduce any stamina loss by 1. Okay. And then he gets 2 common, a unique, and his skill. 2 common. 1, 2, a unique, and a skill. Oops. Flip. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, shit. We should probably... snap grid. There we go. All right, he's got a 357 Magnum. Plus 5 till the end of the combat. He needs to spend $1 to refreshes it. Okay. Those need to scale down just a little bit more. All right. He's got an enchanted knife, which gives him +3 to combat. So he's got 2 one-handed weapons. That's pretty good. He has got the cross. And he's got a credit rating exhaust to exhaust instead of spending $2. Oh, why does this card look so big? Alright, I can put this. Okay. We are going to save the game. Call it 37. And I think we'll go ahead and call it an episode so we can start fresh next time with Kate Winthrop being the lead investigator. I'm trying to remember if we lose an investigator, does the turn level go up 1? I don't recall that, but when we brought out this gate, we should have added a Doom to the Doom track. That's one thing that could have happened. Forgot all about that. We got Monterey Jack under attack by the Servitor of the Outer God. Jesus. We would like to get this gate closed sometime today because all kinds of monsters keep spawning there and getting sucked over into the void. We got Aikachi, who keeps getting trying to get back so she can seal that gate with her Elder Sign. Right now we have we have 3 open gates. I think we lose if there's 7 open gates on the board. Anyways, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll have the final of this after a bit. Until then, take care, my friends. We'll see you all down the line.